DJI have just released a new update for these controllers, which brings a really good new safety feature. But I'm going to tell you in this video why I don't think I'm going to use it. So there is a new update for the DJI RC2 and RC Pro 2 controller. And if we look at this, what does this bring? This is going to add a new screen lock feature and fixes known issues. Now this will work on any of the DJI drones, the DJI Mini 4 Pro, the DJI Mavic 4 Pro, the Air 3S, the Air 3, basically any of the drones that work with these controllers is going to be able to be usable, because this isn't actually an update for the drones itself, it's more the controllers. So once you updated to the latest firmware on these controllers, let's look at the RC2 first of all. So if you go to that main menu, you're going to swipe down and then go to settings, and under security, here is where you have a new screen lock feature. And you can set a password from 8 to 20 characters, and that will then put a password on that remote controller. So make sure you're going to remember this password, otherwise you're going to be pretty screwed. You're not going to be able to use your controller, and don't use the same password as what you would for your DJI login either. And if you do forget the passwords, what's going to happen, it's going to automatically wipe your personal data. So any photos, videos stored, and also the drone logs. And before I tell you what I think about this, let's look at the RC Pro 2 as well. Because it's got a dedicated home screen, we need to then swipe off here, go to that main menu, hit settings, scroll down, and under security, you will see that same screen lock where you can enter a password. And then what happens once you've actually entered that password, you'll turn your controllers off, you turn them back on, and this is going to then prompt you to enter that password. On this screen, you cannot get into any different settings, and there's also no option on this screen to actually say, I forgot my password. So if you do forget that password, are you a bit screwed? Like, how are you going to fly your drone? Well, kind of yes and no. If you enter the wrong password 5 times, it will give you an option to reset that password. It will say enter your password in 30 seconds, or you can actually select reset. But this won't allow you to just simply reset your password like you normally can with different accounts you're trying to reset. What this will do is it will completely wipe your controller. So all of your data on there is gone, which means if you have a controller like this, the RC Pro 2, which has a ton of storage, you're going to lose any photos and videos that you've got stored on this controller. Now I do wish, instead of having to actually manually type in a password that can be up to 20 characters long, we just had a simple pin system like we have on our phones or iPads, like we've had for years now. But for me, I like to get my drones switched on and up in the air as quick as possible, being able to get that shot. And which is one of the main selling features of that Mavic 4 Pro. It has auto start and auto start on the RC Pro 2 controller. So you literally just turn this controller upwards like this, and it's automatically switching on, ready to go and fly. And this is a great feature, what a lot of people love about it. But now what happens on either of these controllers, you turn your controller on and you're going to have the DJI screen on the screen like this. And then what's going to happen, it's not going to automatically then continue to boot into the DJI Fly screen like it would normally. Now you've got this black screen where you have to enter your password. Now the trouble with this controller is that because that screen's not bright, it's quite hard at times anyway to see the settings and menu and everything on here on a bright day. Imagine it's high noon and you're outside and you've now got to enter a 20 character password on here just to be able to get your drone in the air. It's like an extra step, and I think for that reason not many people are going to use this. So I do wish that DJI would add, it's a great step forward this, but let's add a pin system. So yeah, I've opened this up, right? Now asking for my password, I can just swipe up, put my pin in, press go. That's it. That takes seconds. Otherwise now I've got to enter my password. You know, fat fingers here. It's going to be all wrong. I've got to enter it again and again. It's like, turn this password off. I can't be bothered. That's what's going to happen. That said though, it is a good step in the right direction. Now, this isn't going to completely stop a thief from accessing your drone. Let's just say, for instance, someone got hold of your Mini 4 Pro and your controller. They're not going to have access to your personal data. So they're not going to be able to see your login details. They're not going to be able to sign you out. They're not going to be able to sign you out of DJI Refresh. They're also not going to see any photos or videos stored, because like I mentioned, if they steal your controller, they're going to have to then go onto here. So it's not like an activation lock. It's not like something you might be familiar with on your iPads or phones. It just means it won't have access to all of your data. But if you're not like me, you're not too bothered about getting your drone in the air as fast as possible, and you would rather have that peace of mind that all your data is secure in here, nobody's got access to it, then for sure have this turned on. It's a great feature and added peace of mind. Now onto the DJI simulator. So this is good. So within this update, there's also going to be a new update to the DJI simulator, both on the RC2 and RC Pro 2 controller as well. So once you actually go onto the DJI simulator screen, you'll see this pop up to update here. And then if we go onto immersive flight, we'll see now Sunny Island is available on the RC2 controller. This is probably my favorite map on here, so that's good. And also on the RC Pro 2 controller, this has got various additional maps already, but it also now adds some 3D maps as well, so super cool. But if you've not flown your drone for a while, or it's raining outside and you want to actually go and practice some of your drone skills, this is definitely the most accurate way of flying your drone. So it's great that with this update now, we also have a new map. So go and practice this. It's fantastic for beginners, especially for getting used to all these drone flying, but also for practicing your drone moves as well. So all the different drone moves, the gimbal moves, go and practice them on here. You can go into the settings, you can go to your gain and expo tuning, you can mess around with the different settings here, slow it down, speed it up. And don't forget, I've also got my own drone moves guide. Now this is a V2 version, so it's now in a book format. It's fantastic. It's my ultimate 25 drone moves, but now it's in this fantastic book. So you can keep this with you all the time. But it's also great because say you open this up and you want to practice one of these, you could look at this. It tells you exactly what to do on the controller sticks, what to do on the gimbal motion as well, and you can have a look at that, and then you could literally go onto the DJI simulator and practice doing one of these moves. And it goes through all of these different 25 ultimate drone moves, as well as some extra tips and tricks in here. So this is fantastic. I keep this in my drone bag all the time and keep practicing these different drone moves. So if you want to go and check this out, I'm going to link it at the top of the description. I've also got cheat sheets available now for the DJI R3S in a physical book, the Mini 4 Pro. I've got drone looks on there. So go and have a look at that website. And this, I'm currently offering it with free shipping internationally. So go and have a look. Now it does say it fixes known issues. Now nobody fully knows what this means, but if you've been having any problems with your controller, the software on here might be lagging, or any issues with your drones, just go and update this and hopefully that will fix it for you. Now I did get the Mini 4 Pro and did a quick test on here, but nothing's new at all in those menus, so I'm not going to go through them. Because it's relating to the controllers and not the drone, you're not going to see anything at all change. So what do you think about this? Would you use it? Now let me know in the comments down below. And also say if you would use this, but you prefer to have a pin rather than a password, just put in the comments pin, and every single person who actually does that, I'm going to feed that back to DJI support as well and say, can we have that? Because I think this is a step in the right direction, but unless it's a pin, something a bit faster, I don't think I'm going to use it, and I bet not many people would either. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hit that like button if you did. Subscribe if you're new around here, because there is so much coming out. I really don't want you to miss out what's coming in the next month, 2 months. It's going to be good. And if you've not watched my previous video, I'm going to put it at the top of the screen. See you on the next one.